Now we're going to install the 2-inch Deco frame with inserts using a T-post. First, what we'll do is we'll take out the inserts by simply taking your screwdriver, placing it behind the inserts, and prying it away from the frame. Once that is done, gently take out the insert. Place all of your frame components on the floor. Move your inserts away from the installation area so you don't trip over them, and go ahead and assemble the frame. We'll start by assembling the top left corner of the Deco frame. Now we'll place our frames on the hard flat surface, such as this plywood, and insert the Hoffman key. Note on the Hoffman key there's a flat end and a round end. The round end will go into the frame. The flat end will be placed flat on the hard surface. Stand the Hoffman key up. Place your frame onto the Hoffman key and press down. Bring your other frame to the Hoffman key and do the same. Gently press down. This will lock the Hoffman key into position. Now we can take our pan head screw and insert the screw into the pre-drilled hole and put it together. Tighten the screw until it's flush with the surface, and repeat this procedure on the remaining sides. Now that we have our top frame secured to the left and right, we can now assemble the bottom. In this application, we've chosen to use a sill plate. The sill plate will be mounted on top of the marble sill / windowsill. Again, we're going to be using our Hoffman key. Hoffman key will have a flat end and a round end. The round end will go into the frame. The flat end will sit on our hard surface. Simply place the frame on top of the Hoffman key and press down. Take the other side of the frame, place it on the Hoffman key, and press down until it's flush. Now that it's flush, we can insert our pan head screw into the pre-drilled hole of the corner. Now that it's flush, we can repeat this step for the remaining corners. Now that the frame is assembled, we can go ahead and place our T-post in position. For this particular exercise, we'll be using a T-post in the middle of 2 panels. Simply place your T-post in the frame and insert the screw into the pre-drilled holes and install the T-post. Now that the bottom is installed, we can install the top. Again, placing the screw in the pre-drilled holes. We'll tighten the screw to the frame and the T-post. Now your frame is ready to be taken to the window for installation. Now that the frame is assembled, we'll evenly place it on top of the sill. To find out if we're even on both sides, we can simply push the frame to one side of the sill, even it out here on the side, and measure how much is left on the other side. Take our tape measure. We'll measure how much is left. In this case, we have 3 inches. So what we'll do is we'll move the frame over 1.5 inches, and that will give us 1.5 inches on the left and 1.5 inches on the right. Now that the frame is centered on the sill, we can secure it to the wall. We'll start at the left-hand corner, down below, using the bugle head screws provided in your hardware box, we'll secure it to the wall. Now that it's secured to the wall on the left, we'll do the same on the right. Again, using the bugle head screw that's provided in the hardware box. Now that the frame is secured to the wall down below, we can insert the panels. We'll carefully take the wall protectors off of the panel, place the left one in the hinges, and close it into the window. Now we can put our hinge pins into the hinges. Now that the left panel is in position, we can remove the foam from the right panel and place it into the opening. Having the panel secure in the hinges, we'll go ahead and insert the hinge pins. Again, note that the hinge pins will fall into place at some point as we open up the panel. Now that the panels are installed both left and the right, let's secure the rest of the frame to the wall. We'll start by inserting the screw up at the top in the middle, making sure that the panels are even across the top by racking both side to side here. We'll insert the screw. Now what we'll do is we'll double check both the left and the right panels to make sure that they're working properly. Once they are working properly, we can continue to install the remainder of the bugle head screws into the pre-drilled holes. Now that all of the screws are installed, we'll double check to make sure that the panels are continuing to operate freely. Now that this is complete, we can install the insert. We'll take our left insert, place it on the left-hand side of the frame, and install it into the frame. The putty knife is helpful to install this. Simply tap in the insert all the way down until it snaps in evenly. Repeat this step for the top and the right. Once you have the inserts installed, caulking the corners is a good idea. Now your classic deco with inserts is complete.